Hello, sports movie fans, and welcome to Locker Room Flicks podcast. I'm your host, Steve Lant, and with me, as always, is Mr. Frank the Tank Sullivan. Frank, what's up?
Hey there. How's it going?
No hey now? No hey now
I
like
changed
Howard?
it up. I don't want to get sued,
When we blow up?
Yeah, when we
Yeah,
blow
I
up.
hear you. I hear you.
Got to
I was
switch it up
listening
every
to
now and then.
So I just recently got Sirius XM.
Did you?
I had a trial. And
You got
I've
to
been
pay
listening
extra
to
for
Howard.
Howard. Don't you got to pay extra for Howard?
Yeah,
or
I got
no?
I got the platinum plan, but
he's upgrading.
I worked out a deal.
Yeah.
I got two cars for the price of one. I'm excited.
That's
for the whole
pretty
year.
good. Casey won't let me have Sirius.
By all
She won't let
means,
you have
buy your
Sirius?
own.
She has it in her own car, but she won't.
Your car doesn't even.
It actually does.
Okay,
Mind your
well,
business.
you can pay for it.
No, so yeah, man. So how's our social? We always ask about the social media.
Social media is growing for sure. I think we're at about 350.
No thanks to me.
Yeah, no thanks to you. You know you can invite more people now.
I know.
Don't worry, I
got it. I will.
just invite
This
more-
week, I promise.
I'll just invite more people in another 2 or 3 weeks.
All right, do me a favor. You got to remind me, bro.
I will.
All right? I'm putting it on your shoulders to
The
remind me.
Instagram's still lacking though. I know we've been getting the reels that I've been putting up have
Yeah.
been getting like a lot of views.
Okay.
So each one, so like when I started doing it, like Remember the Titans got like 2,000 views.
Jeez.
Or no, actually, yeah, it's a 2,000 views, and then the Moneyball reel is almost at 3,000,
Really?
and then the Slapshot one is at like a little over 3,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and
Dude.
they've been getting them pretty quick
real?
too. Like overnight, I think I did the Slapshot one, and then overnight, within like the first hour, it got like 1,000 views.
Dude, I have no fucking clue what this means, but it sounds good.
I think too, the more I post with those reels, they get a lot of hits, and I've been doing the hashtags, so they get more. I think they get more
hashtags,
views.
all right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool.
So we'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
All right. How was your week, bro? I heard you did a little golfing.
Yeah, golf. Yeah, yesterday.
That was on the social.
Yeah, I did all right. It's.
Did you win?
No, the running joke is I play with an older guy, and he had a stroke like last year.
Oh
And
shit.
it actually was looking pretty grim for a while, but he made it pretty much almost a full recovery now. But he's still got a little. He's getting his movement back in his hands or whatever.
Okay.
So he was like, "Oh, now that you should be able to beat me now that I've had a stroke and it got a little step off from his game. I still haven't beat him.
Still haven't beaten him.
No,
Shit.
He still
And he's
plays pretty
talking
well.
shit to you. So
no. He's like, "What do you want to
Well,
play? Play dollar a hole?" I was like, "No."
do like 50 cents or something.
It's still a hard game. It's my first shot off the tee. I just slice and it goes right over to the
Just
right.
goes up.
Yep.
Oof.
Other than that, I do okay, but I'll get it one of these days.
Get some golf lessons or something.
I'm thinking about it, to be honest with you. I'm just
Yeah.
cheap bastard. I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
YouTube it. I'm sure there's something on YouTube.
oh, there's plenty of videos, and I've tried. It's still hard, but one of these days I'll get there.
All right. Well, this week we're going to do a hockey movie.
Yep.
It's an older hockey movie. It's older than me even.
I think it was one of the old. I think Rocky was a year older. I think it came out a year
Yeah.
after Rocky.
Yeah, I think it did too. So the movie we're talking about is Slapshot.
Yep.
Came out February 25th, 1977. So what is that? 45? Yeah, 45 years.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Box office info grossed $28 million worldwide. I don't know what that equates to in today's dollars, but probably not that great. No awards, surprisingly. I say
No.
that tongue in cheek. Directed by George Roy Hill. It's a movie about a failing ice hockey team finds success with outrageously violent hockey goonery.
Mm-hmm.
I know I watched it on Amazon Prime. I bought it for $5.
Yeah, we had to do the same.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you could either rent it for $4 or buy it for $5.
Or no, I think we ended up getting, because we got a free trial for Stars. You got to cancel it though.
Oh shit.
You
got to cancel it in a week.
Casey, get on that.
She got to cancel it in a week in 7 days.
Spoiler, I won't.
Yeah, you probably forget. That's fine. What's one more streaming service or whatever?
I know, right? People cut. They cut the cable, but I think if you get like all these streaming services, it's going to end up costing you more anyway.
I don't know, man. I think I was paying like $230 for cable at one point in internet.
$230 and just cable and internet.
Yeah,
dude, I pay for phone, which we hardly use, but
it's included in the package.
It's included in the package, phone, internet, and cable, and it's like $180.
I was saying I was paying that. We don't have cable anymore, so it's so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With all the streaming services,
that's pretty
you
good.
Still got to pay
I
for
gotta
internet.
say, yeah.
You still got to pay for internet, right?
Yeah.
So what's your internet?
Roughly? I have it's internet, and then have HBO. HBO is or Max or whatever, and it's like I pay like 130.
130?
Yeah. It's still kind of high, but it's the only internet I can do in the area. It's also internet is very fast when it comes to downloading stuff on download like games on my Xbox it's almost instant. It's pretty quick.
It's been pretty glitchy lately, but sure.
That's because you're here.
Exactly, I'm working, so.
Sorry, we just went off on a tangent there.
That's all right.
If you want to hear more tangents, we have a surprise for you coming up, but I don't know if we'll announce that yet. Anyway, that brings us to my favorite part of the show.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on.
Any minute now.
Frank's Facts. Frank's 5 Fun Facts. Frank's Facts. Yeah, Frank's Facts. Frank's 5 Fun Facts. Frank's 5 Facts.
That would be Hanson Bop.
Yes!
Yeah, you got it. I hate every minute of that.
I'm good with the 90s. I'm good with the 90s.
No, that's true. Yeah. No, it's just the certain songs just.
Did you get it?
He got it. Yeah.
Did you get it, though?
Yeah, of course I did.
No, you didn't.
I pretty much started writing it right here. M, and I was going to write Bob.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Casey.
I did not get this, and he got it.
I don't know. I mean, you both didn't get last week, so.
Well, because you did.
I did terrible job?
It didn't sound. That's because you didn't sound. It didn't sound like thunder. That's why.
Yeah, it didn't sound like thunder.
Oh, fuck you, Steve.
Okay, go easy.
All
right, well, let's get into the movie, okay?
Let's do it.
So Paul Newman stated that he had more fun making this film than any other film that he was in. It remains his personal favorite film until his death in 2008.
There you go.
Which, by the way, Casey didn't realize he was dead.
Shut up.
I always get Paul Newman.
Dressing?
It's Paul Newman's company.
I want Paul Newman specifically making my dressing.
He's got a ton of products out there. It's ridiculous.
Doesn't his dressing, like all the proceeds, like
all the proceeds supposed to go towards charities? Which I actually just heard something on the radio about them saying that his daughters were suing. I guess the company or whoever is handling it all. I guess that all the proceeds weren't going to charity or whatever.
Oh wow!
I briefly heard that, but
some controversy in the Newman estate. Okay,
yeah. I think he's got 2 daughters.
So I always get Paul Newman and Robert Redford confused.
I don't think I've seen too many movies with Robert Redford, to be honest with you.
No.
I
think I said Robert Redford like last week or something.
And we were talking too. Is like I don't even remember really seeing any movies that Paul Newman was in. And she said he was in Road to Perdition, which I don't remember him in.
Really?
Which he had to be.
I thought Tom Hanks was in that.
Well, Tom Hanks was in that, but
yeah, he played.
When did that movie come out? He had to be close to his death.
Early 2000.
I was gonna say
early 2000.
I was gonna say that movie came out a while ago.
What was the last movie Paul Newman made before he died? Road to Perdition.
Road to Perdition. Yeah,
2002.
2002.
But he died in 2008.
What did I say?
Yeah, Euro 2000.
2002.
Good call.
All right, cool. No, he looked like he had a lot of fun filming it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
He looked genuinely like
he was pretty old in that movie. I think he was in his 50s, something like that.
Hey man, I'm 40.
You're not 50 though. You're
41.
Pretty much a 60.
You don't even know how old you are.
I'm closer to 50. I'm closer to 50 than you are.
That's very true. Yeah.
50 ain't that old, bro.
No.
He looks old though because of the gray hairs.
Yeah, he's also got gray hair too in that.
He's good looking.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Yeah. So fact number 2: in 1977, the swearing in the film was considered so foul that advertisements contained an additional warning underneath the R-rated. It said certain language may be too strong for children.
Dude,
I didn't think it was that.
Lot.
I mean, I
really?
guess it did, but I guess for its time, it had a lot.
I think it had a lot for today's standards.
But
I'm not offended or anything by it. I'm just saying, like, F-bombs get, like, holy shit. That was one thing I did notice about the movie.
But you've had older movies like, Animal House. When did that come out?
80s.
Probably around the same time, 77, 78.
Hold please.
Or even like
Stand by.
There's definitely been raunchier comedies or movies close to it, like Animal House, unless Animal House
78.
78. So that came around the same time.
I haven't watched Animal House in a while either, but
yeah,
when I was watching Slapshot this week, I was like, holy shit.
it was filthy. Yeah.
And again, man, I'm not saying it's not that it was like super filthy. It was just like a lot of like F-bombs. Like every other word was fuck, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember that watching it as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
So wow, it contained an extra
warning. Yeah, for you people in 1977.
You people, I was 81, bro. Come on.
No, I wasn't saying you. I was just saying older listeners out there.
For all of our more mature listeners.
Yes.
We'll say. More experience.
Yeah. All right. Fact number 3. Peter Strauss auditioned to play the role in Slapshot, but he broke his leg during an audition while skating. Peter Strauss, I guess, was known for a TV movie called The Jericho Mile, which he won an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series. He also appeared on The Tonight Show in a leg cast, and he explained how amazed he was at Paul Newman because he was much older than him. So
like how he skated, like
how he was.
Because it looked like
It
looked like Paul Newman was doing, he was skating himself.
He was, he definitely, he was skating. That was definitely him, skating throughout the movie.
I'll tell you what, all those guys skating, man, they did awesome.
Yeah, no, they definitely. Some of those guys were flying down that rink.
Flying.
Well, I guess
shit.
Too, Al Pacino actually showed interest in playing the lead role too, but I guess he passed on it. Yeah, hooah. I don't do a good Al Pacino. Yeah. But
cool.
Yeah. I think he would have been. I think he would have did okay in that movie. It was definitely be a different role for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't see him because this is a comedy. I don't see him really doing like he's really never done comedies.
No, not real. But I mean, was Paul Newman a big comedy actor? I don't think so. I mean, I haven't really seen any of his movies, but probably not, right?
Again, I get him confused with Robert Redford, so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me on that one, bro.
Mm-hmm. So fact number 4: Paul Newman's player-coach character, Reggie Dunlap, was based on John. I can't think of his last name. What is that? Brophy?
Hey, where are you? John Brophy.
Brophy. A longtime minor league player and coach. That's what it was based on.
Oh, all right, cool.
He coached on the Toronto Maple Leafs for 2.5 seasons.
He didn't play He didn't play though.
No, he didn't play.
Oh, okay.
He coached.
He coached the Toronto Maple Leafs,
which I thought that was kind of weird. They had I was confused in the beginning. He was player coach. He was like a player or the coach.
Yeah, no, he like they used to do that back in the day. You know,
really?
Plus it probably saves on money and stuff. Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you're only paying the guy for only one guy instead of two guys.
Yeah. They don't. I mean, they don't do that in minor league now. I guess in the minor leagues now.
Nah, I'm sure they don't.
No.
Nah, I don't think they do that anymore. Yeah, this is old.
Yeah.
Fuck, they weren't even wearing fucking helmets.
I know. I got that in one of my notes. Only a few of the players were wearing helmets.
Yeah.
I guess back then it was optional.
Yeah.
But
I think it was.
I tell you, I'm wearing a helmet. That's still like.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't get how. Speaking of helmets,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because you're in Connecticut, and isn't the helmet optional for motorcycles?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's a good question. I don't have a motorcycle, so I don't know.
Oh, I don't either. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a person. I personally don't
Is
care for motorcycles.
Wearing helmets optional.
I think it's legal.
Legal?
I think you can ride without a helmet in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get that, man.
Which is dumb.
Yeah, people.
Exactly. Thank
people
you.
Fly, weave in and out of traffic. It's ridiculous.
Even with a helmet, you're fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're
they should
fucking
change the
on-
law.
you're pretty
The razor's
exposed.
edge.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fact number 5: Universal Pictures offered David Hansen, Steve Carlson, and Jeff Carlson. These are the Hansen brothers. Their chance to star in their own spin-off film. All three of them turned it down to return to their hockey playing careers.
Oh, that would have been fucking awesome.
I think it definitely would have been doable for sure.
They made the fucking movie, in my opinion.
Why are you
The
so close
Hanson
to me?
brothers.
You know what?
Don't get mad.
No, it's fine.
Tell her don't
Yeah.
leave. She's
You
still
get
got to
it
do
all
the
right.
outro.
No, you know what? I just can't. He's so. Do you see the way he treats me?
I figure.
Yeah, what do
Yeah.
you go?
I got my notes here.
So.
Anyways,
Personal space, Casey.
those are my fun facts.
Yeah, and that was Frank's 5 fucking fun facts.
Damn.
Yep. That's how I feel.
That's mean.
No, you were me first.
Okay.
All right, let's head into
That wasn't
the-
Yeah, I'm
awkward
just
at
gonna
all.
fuck right off.
Nothing. I'll call you when we're done.
Why? Do you actually want my?
Because we
reviews?
tell her we need her
No,
her
we need-
review.
Yeah, we need your review. Yeah.
Mm-mm. You don't even care.
Am I keeping this in?
So
You keep half part of it in. Yeah.
what? Our fight?
Yeah. It's not. It wasn't a fight.
It was a fight.
It's called banter, and half the people love it.
People love it. People love it. All right.
Anyways, let's get into this. So
Yeah, you start us
I'll
off,
go
bud.
first because this is the first time I've seen this movie. It was pretty funny. Don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
You know, the swear, the cursing, and other than that, just really didn't care for it too much.
Okay.
It was I don't know, and I guess we've been talking more about these older movies that are considered classics. Because I did read up on something saying that hockey players consider this like their favorite movie.
Really?
Yeah, some of
Like
them do. It's like
Current hockey players?
yeah, it's like a classic, favorite for them.
I mean, I could see that. I'm sure like going through the minor leagues, there's a lot going on the bus and,
Yeah,
traveling with the team, staying in hotels and all that kind of shit. And,
yeah,
trying to find a place to stay when
Mm-hmm.
you're at, like they put the Hanson brothers up in a hotel for like a week, and then they're like, all right, after that, you guys got to find a fucking place on your own.
Mm.
So I'm sure they can relate. I'm sure it's relatable to a lot of the guys.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. What did you think about it? Because you already saw this. When was the last time you watched it? Let's put it that way.
Okay. I was thinking about this the other day. I would probably say between 20 and 25 years ago. That's the last time I watched this. I watched this in the 90s.
Okay.
And I don't remember it the way you know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was a lot better back then than I did when I watched it this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, it came out 50-something years ago.
45.
45.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of people voted.
I don't know. I don't know where to
People voted
start.
for this movie too. Like
Over Mighty Ducks too.
Yeah.
I mean, we already did the Mighty Ducks 1.
Correct. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they're, looking for something different. I don't know.
Understandable. Yeah.
Again, I think it goes back to nostalgia with this movie.
Probably. Yeah.
Like I said, in my opinion, the Hanson brothers make this movie. If you don't have the Hanson brothers,
yeah, I agree with that.
You're not
100%.
talking about this being. Yeah, you're not talking about this being a classic. I mean, there's 3 goofy ass looking guys. What are they? 17, 18, and 19 years old or something, whatever, however young they are supposed to be in the movie. And they're just fucking animals, and they're gung ho. They're all about it. You're like, all right, coach, put us, we'll do whatever you want us to do, coach. And it's just, it's funny. They finally get in there and they just start beating the shit out of people, and the crowd loves it. And Paul Newman's character is like, oh shit, this is getting people going, and we're actually starting to win with this shit.
Yeah,
and
I will say I'm looking at the voting of this, and the majority. So I got 14 votes.
Okay,
probably about half of them are your age or older.
Okay,
and I see probably. I mean, I don't know everyone who voted, but I definitely see it one or two hockey players that actually voted for it, compared to the other 10 votes that Mighty Ducks got are definitely more younger age, like my age.
Gotcha. So it's like a generational thing.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Because I would consider me versus you in the generation. We're kind of on the edge of being different generations.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, and
I mean, some of the stuff blends, other stuff.
Because I'm considered a millennial, which I am, but
well, don't take this the wrong way, but unfortunately, if you look up my year, my year's the one who starts a fucking millennial.
Really? Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I always thought it was I always thought it was a Gen X. I think,
So. And there's plenty of older movies that I enjoy. Don't get me wrong. So I don't really know where this one lies.
Yeah, where does it lack? You think? Where does it? What does it lack?
Well, and here's my thing for all you hockey players out there. I mean, it's all of them fighting on there for the most part. They're not a good team.
No, they're horrible.
They're horrible. So, for all the hockey players that are out there, there's not a lot of hockey play. It's just them kind of they're on the ice, but they're just kind of getting into fights and somehow managing to win.
Well, when they are skating around though, like we were saying earlier, they do make it look like they're fucking flying, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, I agree with that. Yeah, but
they're actually really good skaters.
Yeah,
it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. Seeing all the old, all the. This movie was classic late 70s. It had the fucking clothes, the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, all that, the cars.
I noticed one of the
music.
They were using a typewriter for I think for one of the scenes.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
What was his name? Dickie or something? Whatever the writer's name was.
Not 100% sure, but
yeah.
That's good.
Trying to capture the spirit of the thing.
Yeah,
kept saying that. Trying to capture the spirit of the thing. Yeah, man. I mean, and then you got Paul Newman's character just trying to drum up some wins and some.
I also put a note that he was trying to sleep with all the women in the this movie too.
Oh yeah, he's
and his ex-wife.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog. I'm surprised, for this era.
Yeah.
With all the swearing and all this other shit, the nudity is pretty minimal.
Yeah, I thought there was because it did say nudity. I thought there was gonna be more nudity.
Yeah.
And then actually made me think too. I was like, is this the first movie we've seen with nudity?
Actually, I think it is.
But it's not. We saw some nudity in. What's the one? White Man Can't Jump.
Oh yeah.
But
okay, that's right, Rosie Perez.
But yeah, it did have. I mean, like I said, I thought there was going to be more nudity. I was kind of picturing it like on the more side of like Animal House because there was a decent amount of nudity in that.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It doesn't really hold up in my opinion. You know, kind of like Rocky. Like we kind of shit on Rocky. I don't think this holds up.
We'll get shit for
we'll get shit for this too,
fine.
Probably. You know, but it's all good. It is what it is.
I actually had a conversation with a coworker who's a little older. Well, this is after we hit we did a round of golf yesterday. He was kind of shitting on me for hating Rocky.
Yeah. Well, did he listen? He listened to the podcast.
I told him to go ahead and listen. I don't know if he listened. I'm gonna shout you out, Ken Cornett, if you're listening, and we know you are.
Ken, we know you are. Thanks for listening, bud.
But anyway,
hey man, it's all good. You know, everyone's entitled.
He sent me like four clips from Rocky. It was this like last night, and I was asleep.
So what was your did you have a favorite part or favorite line?
I did have a favorite. One of my favorite parts. I mean, I did like the guys when they're playing with the cars in the hotel room. I thought that was kind of funny. I like the beginning. I think he's the guy, Johnny Upton. I think he's the goalie. Or no, I can't remember which guy he plays. But he's like, I'm going to go out there and flash everybody.
Oh, yeah, during the fashion show?
Yeah, he does that. I thought that was hysterical.
Yeah. They don't show it, you know, but you hear all the women gasping and screaming and stuff. Yeah, they're all pissed off because they're doing
a fashion show, which was kind of weird.
So that's another thing. I'm confused about who that guy was. They made him look like he's the owner, but he wasn't.
No, I was confused about that. I was confused about that too.
Right? He was like a front office guy.
Yeah.
And he's the one making him do the fashion shows and the radio interviews and stuff. And they're hating it.
I like the goalie that played. He was like a French guy.
Yeah. He was good, man. I
liked him. I thought it was funny.
I don't know. All the characters are I like most of them.
Yeah, no, I could say that too. The characters are pretty funny.
You know? Mm-hmm. I don't know. The ending was kind of weird. I don't remember the ending all that well.
Really?
Like, I didn't, like, before watching it. Like, they're in a championship game against Syracuse, and they bring, Syracuse brings back all their old goons and, to basically beat the shit out of the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. And then they're all fighting, and then all of a sudden the guy, the top scorer guy, sees his wife who's like now all done up, and he's like, "All right, cool, we're back together." Mm-hmm. And then he goes out and
just gets like half naked,
starts stripping on the ice, and then they win because they're all pissed off. They're like, "Stop this! This is bullshit." I don't know. I was like, kind of like, really? That's how they ended? I couldn't remember the ending.
I gotta say, the blood looked from the guys when they're fighting. It definitely looked more realistic.
It definitely did.
Like,
I was like
they were legit getting into fight. Yeah, I gotta say that was a good thing about the movie.
Yeah, the props department. Yeah. I love when they start fighting before the game even starts.
Yeah.
They're beating the shit out of each other, and the officials aren't even out there yet.
Oh yeah,
and then they're in the national anthem, and the official goes up to one of the Hanson brothers during the Star Spangled Banner. Is like, "I don't want to see any bullshit from you guys tonight." Blah 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 blah. He's like, "I'm listening to the fucking song."
Yeah, no, that was a funny part. I found that there was a lot of references. Like, this is outside of the game of the rink.
Right.
A lot of references to being cold and getting sick. Did you catch that? Maybe you don't know what
cold and get sick.
Yeah, they're like, oh, so and so was out there with no jacket and he got sick.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was weird. I don't know.
Well, first of all, where is Charlestown? I should have looked this up. Where is Charlestown supposed to be?
I don't know.
It's not Charleston. It's not Charleston, South Carolina, because they had snow there. They had snow in the movie, and it was cold.
Yeah, no, it's definitely looked cold.
I'm guessing somewhere north or in the Midwest or something, somewhere near Canada. I don't know. Charlestown.
Let's see here. Well, I mean the filming locations, but I guess filming locations I see Pennsylvania,
Really?
Pittsburgh, which would actually make sense if they're gonna take place because in like Pittsburgh, because isn't Pittsburgh like a big
mill, yeah,
milling town,
steel mill stuff.
So I think that
and they mentioned the mill getting shut down, and that's why the team's gonna fold and go under. And Robert Redford, there you go, I just fucked it up. Paul Newman is trying to save his ass and save the team.
Yeah.
Go down to Florida, making all that shit up, which is pretty clever if you think about it. But
so at least that holds up and makes sense.
All right, so we could say PA in that area. Nah, I mean,
I'm trying to look at my notes here. I don't have a lot of notes.
Nah, yeah, I don't have.
I thought another funny part was just the crowd talking shit to the players. I thought that was funny.
What about the one part where they start going into the crowd and start fighting the crowd? Doesn't that kind of remind you of something?
You remind me
Didn't that happen in Detroit?
Pistons and
the Pistons, yeah. Ron Artest, right?
What's the other team? The Reggie Miller. The Pacers. Yes. That was actually. Did you see that documentary about that?
I started watching
Malice
it and I didn't finish it.
It's very good.
Is it?
Very, very good. Yeah.
Just like everything else in my life, I started it and didn't finish it.
Didn't finish, huh?
No.
You should finish that. Good. Yeah, it's a good documentary. But
it was Ron Artest, right?
Yeah, Ron Artest was the one. Yep. Which he still ended up eventually playing. I mean, he got suspended for a year, but I mean, he ended up playing again.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays
maybe he's a big Slapshot fan. He's like, I'm going to imitate, life imitating art.
Yeah. I know.
He saw the movie. He's like, fuck it. I'm gonna do this.
Maybe, yeah. I don't think he's watching Slapshot.
No, probably not. I don't know. I'm talking about it now. I'm kind of getting mixed feelings.
I do realize that too. As sometimes I'll put down like after the movie, I'll put down like a rating on what I think, and then sometimes when you think more about it, you kind of like my rating will change.
I mean, the story.
It just seems far fetched.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. It's just they just end up starting fights. That's all it really is. Like they were bound to get arrested. As you see, the cops are waiting for them. And
the Hansons.
Yeah.
He opened the door. The Hansons. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It is considered a classic. But if we shit on it, we shit on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do. That's about all I got, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any really more things.
They actually made, I want to say they made one or two more after this, but like in the 90s or.
Yeah, I did see there's a Slapshot 2 with one of the Baldwin brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
I know he's right on the cover, and I know there's a third one. Supposedly the three guys, the Hansons, they're supposed to be in, I think, the second one.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
Interesting.
Someone will probably call us out on that and probably let us know.
Tell us to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But yeah, the second one and third one is probably not any better.
Nah, the straight to back in the day, like going straight to video was like, not a good thing. Now it's like
Stephen Baldwin
out in the movie.
He's the
Stephen
one.
Baldwin was the one.
So they didn't even get the good Baldwin brother to be in there.
I knew it wasn't Alec.
It does. I'm looking at the synopsis on IMDb, and it does say that the Chiefs are in Pennsylvania. So we were right on.
Oh, good. There you go.
On the location.
Good call, man. Good
call. It does have the second one does have the three brothers in there. Along with Gary Busey.
Gary Busey? Oh my God, that's gotta be a wild movie.
Yeah.
I wonder who he plays. I mean, that guy's fucking old.
Who knows, man? And the brothers are in the third one as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't really see anyone. I'm looking at the.
Now, when was the second one made?
Leslie Nielsen's in the third one.
Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah. So
when was that made?
So the third one was made in 2008.
And 2008, and Leslie Nielsen was in it? When did he pass away?
I don't know. And the second one was made in 2002.
And the Hanson brothers are in it?
Yeah, well, the Hanson brothers are old. And because, like I said, you're talking...
Yeah, you're talking...
Almost 30 years later.
Yeah. Well, the second one was 31. The third one was 31 years later, and the other one was 25.
Yep.
Wow. Interesting.
Yep, I guess so. I don't know if we're going to be watching. I don't know if you'll see Slapshot 2 or 3 on any of these polls.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
But
that's when we're getting deep, like maybe 5-10 years into this thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I got enough. I got enough movies, in the back pocket.
You got enough that you're like, no.
Yeah. If we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and we get short on movies.
There you go. You want to go into rating and review?
Let's get into it then.
All right.
You want to go first this time?
Yeah. I was gonna do really low, but now that I've talked about it a little more, I kind of talked myself up a little more.
Did you? I thought it was gonna be the opposite.
No. I was gonna go like 6.1, but now I'm gonna go like 6.7.
Okay.
6.7. I mean, it's still low. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think it holds up.
Yeah.
But I think it's still a pretty funny movie. It's got funny parts, and it is what it is.
I'm gonna go. So I gave it an 8 for being funny.
Okay.
I got 3 scores here. And then as far as like the action, I don't know. I just kind of gave it a 6, just because.
Really?
I mean, it was decent as far as the action, but like, again, it was at the end of the day, it just came down to fighting, which I was kind of like, I can. There's plenty of other films like if I want to watch fighting, I can watch. The story I gave a 5 just because I really didn't. I don't know, care for it too much. Okay. And it ended up averaging out to be like a 6.3. So it's not that far off.
6.3.
It's not that far off from you. I think.
Okay.
Do you think I was going to go lower?
No. I was thinking 6s for you. What about Casey? We forgot to ask her last episode.
I was going to say that's not far off from like
from IMDb.
Yeah. Actually, no. IMDb did 7.3. So
really?
I mean.
That's close to the last 2 movies we did, which were like classics.
Yeah.
Remember the Titans and Moneyball?
I know.
It was in the mid-7s.
Yeah. You want to give your review now?
Oh, you want it this time?
Yeah. I want it this time because now we're going to ask for her review because she also voted for this.
Yeah.
And you also fell asleep through it, kind of.
Okay, why do you have to blow up my spot? It's like a 2-hour movie, so I'm so sorry.
I was also, I was like, this movie is 2 hours long.
Okay, I don't want to see your ratings. I'm going to give it a 7.0.
Okay, a little higher. Why?
Well, no, it has a little bit of nostalgia for me because I used to watch it with my mom, my brother, and my dad.
Which the hockey family, because their brother played hockey.
Family. Yes.
So you get the nostalgia. Yep.
Yep. But I mean, it sucked. It was ass.
It's not as good as you remembered it.
No, it wasn't actually. I mean, it's funny. I still like it.
Mm-hmm.
But
would you put if it's on TV?
No.
You're scrolling right by it.
Yeah. Well, we don't have cable, so it doesn't matter.
we already addressed that earlier that we don't have cable.
We don't have any cable, but yeah, I mean,
you have stars now.
We have stars now.
Oh, great! Did anybody get that I did Hanson?
Oh, good one. That was good.
Okay.
And for the Hanson brothers.
No one caught on?
No.
Okay. Well,
no, I didn't.
Great.
No.
You guys are nope. Don't even know.
Why are you getting all bent out of the shape for?
Oh my god, I just choked on a seed.
A seed? What are you drinking?
I'm having a really rough night.
Casey goes through lemons.
Was she drinking a watermelon?
She goes through lemons like it's nobody's biz. And
right.
Okay.
So
And
I
so
like lemons.
he just asked what you were what you
Oh.
he said he asked if you were drinking watermelon or something.
Am I drinking watermelon?
Watermelon. Oh no, don't do that. That's that song.
Watermelon sugar. Ha.
Anyways, so I put up a poll for the next movie, Coach Carter versus Glory Road. And
I haven't seen any of them.
You haven't seen any of them.
No.
I've only seen Coach Carter. I've heard.
Now, was that with Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually a lot of actors in it. I know not Jason Statham, Channing Tatum.
Oh,
was like one of his first movies.
Channing Tatum.
Oh wow.
So Coach Carter ended up winning with 17 votes, and Glory Road had 8. So
wow, kind of a blowout.
A little bit, yeah. My on Instagram, I put the poll up, and the only one that voted for it was my cousin Maria. So
shout out to Maria.
I voted on your Instagram.
What?
I voted on your Instagram.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying the only one that voted for Glory Road. Glory Road was her.
Okay.
I'll
just shut up.
And so yeah, Coach Carter. I'm telling you, you're gonna like it.
Okay.
You won't disappoint.
Steve, you never saw Coach Carter?
No, I never saw it.
It's too cool for that movie.
I know.
All right.
So that's it, man.
Where can they find us, Frank?
You can find us on everywhere. Everywhere you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Locker Room Flicks Podcast.
On the back of Frank's car.
On the back of my car, I have my sticker that says Locker Room Flicks Podcast.
That's awesome.
I don't know if we're getting any followers from it, but one of these days it will.
I hope we do. It's worth it, even if we just get one follower from that.
That's all I'm asking for.
You're gonna have to start just driving around random places.
Yeah.
You know.
I know.
Email us lockerroomflicks.
Yeah, please send us an email. And you know what? You can email us and send us any suggestions. I know a few people have sent in like I've said, oh, you should do this movie or that movie.
Yep.
But I got like a
Travis, we hear you, bud.
Yeah, we do hear you. My buddy Chris too. We hear you as well.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, I have like I said, I have a bunch of movies. I've taken notes. We'll get to these movies eventually.
We have a system. Frank has a system.
I have a system. The system works.
clearly it does.
We like it, so it's our podcast. So
my mom doesn't know how to vote.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Anything else you want to add there, champ?
Nah, Captain.
All right, man. That's the ball game.